long. We need to open vessel traffic because the health of the Maryland economy and the national economy depends on it.
Moises Diaz was scheduled to fill potholes on the bridge the night of the collapse, but his shift changed. He says his friend Julio Cervantes survived the collapse by climbing out of his truck as it was sinking, adding Cervantes can't swim. And telling us he thought, I'm going to die here.
Big names and big money in New York City last night. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns reports on a political fundraiser for the record books.
Inside Radio City Music Hall, a star-studded fundraiser for President Biden's re-election campaign. The event, headlined by former Presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, brought in, according to the campaign, a record $26 million. Cash Biden will need as he trailed former President Donald Trump in many general election polls. But as the president arrived, so too did protesters in opposition to the administration's handling of the war in Gaza. And inside, there were several disruptions as protesters were escorted out. Despite President Biden's low approval rating, his campaign has $71 million in the bank, compared to the Trump campaign's nearly $34 million. Trump was also in New York to attend the wake of fallen NYPD officer Jonathan Dillard.
We have to get back to law and order. We have to do a lot of things differently. The UN's top court has ordered Israel to take new steps to allow more aid to cross into Gaza. CBS's Holly Williams reports on Good Friday and Easter during a time of tension and conflict.
The tiny Christian minority in Jerusalem now only numbers around 15,000 believers, but it's a target for ultra-Orthodox Jews. Father Bernard Podgy is an American priest from California who lives in Jerusalem.
There's a lot of people who have animosity with Christians because they don't understand the message of Christ.
Things are even worse for Palestinian Christians living in Gaza. Hundreds have taken shelter inside churches in the Gaza Strip.
1 year ago today, a nightmare in Russia began for a Wall Street Journal reporter. An arrest on spy charges he has denied. CBS's Peter King.
His Wall Street Journal colleagues have marked the day with a swim in his hometown of Brighton Beach, New York. Other places sharing the same name. Assistant editor Paul Beckett says they've held a 24-hour readathon of Evan Gershovich's work.
That seems like a long time. 365 days is really in the past.
Beckett says it calls attention to the face of Gershovich and fellow American Paul Whelan, who's been held for 5 years.
This is a drive-by the Kremlin to amass hostages that it can use to trade for people in the West as it wants back.
Citing a family member, the Associated Press reports actor Louis Gossett Jr. has died. He was the first black man to win a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for the film An Officer and a Gentleman.
Fallen! I said fallen! You bloody word!
Louis Gossett Jr. was 87. 4 minutes after the hour.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 47 degrees in Portola Valley, California.